Take a look.
Donald, thanks for having us in the Trump bar in the Trump Tower right outside the atrium. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
But I want to talk about Hillary Clinton, the cash machine, her being Secretary of State at a time when a Canadian company whose principals donate to her foundation sell their uranium company to the Russians. It had to be approved by her, and that's one of the biggest contributors to the Clinton
She could have
foundation.
real big problems. She could have really, really big problems. When you look at some of those things, it's a very frightening situation for them. I'm sure they're very worried about it. You look at, she's against a pipeline, all of a sudden she's for a pipeline, but $1 million passed. You look at so many of these different deals, she could have very serious problems.
You know, I know people, Donald, who've gone to jail, elected officials who were against something and then were for something with a passage of money. What about the Clinton Foundation, the Global Initiative, all of these? Where does the money go? They say it goes for good things, but how much goes to the Clintons? Do you know?
Well, you think of it this way, and before I answer that, the email situation. So we thought the emails was just sort of a
big deal.
To me, it was a big deal. To me, it's a very big deal because you get a subpoena and then you cancel. I mean, Richard Nixon, the great Rosemary Woods, what did she do with the tape, with the 8 minutes or the 18 minutes or whatever it was? She presses a button and it destroyed her life. He went through hell. I mean, so are they saying if he would have burned the tapes, he would have been better off? What she did with emails was bad. But now, in light of the new, the book, with all of the different things, now you really want to see the emails, and you can't see the emails. So I think it's going to be very tough for her. It's going to be interesting. The only thing I can say is that over the years, they've gotten away with a lot of things that are just inconceivable. I'm very disappointed in Republicans because Republicans, and I'm a Republican, I'm conservative, the Republicans are all talk, no action. Whether it's Benghazi, the IRS, the emails, there's this huge feeling of indignation for like 2 days. And then they forget about it. They go on to the next.
Hillary says that the most important thing that I did was restore America's leadership in the world, and I think this was a very important accomplishment. Now, you think you can beat her. How are you going to beat this woman?
I think you can absolutely beat her. I think she's got tremendous baggage. She's got unbelievable baggage. I actually think I'm the only one that can beat her because I know the other people. They're soft. I know what I'm potentially running against. And people have said, I've been called by the most important people in politics telling me, and I don't think they're saying it just to make me feel good, that I'm the only one that can beat Hillary Clinton. And I understand exactly what they're saying, and I think they're right. I don't think Jeb Bush, the last thing we need is another Bush. And I don't think Jeb Bush is beating anybody. I don't see Marco Rubio beating her. I don't see these people beating her. So we're going to see what happens.